Kia ora. Welcome to our Kōrero series, Cross-Border Kōrero. Delighted to have with us in this session Dominique Trueman from Studentsafe. Welcome, Dom.
Thanks, Chris. Nice to be here.
Yeah, so just for this brief kōrero, Dom, I just want to really just ask you, as someone who is at the forefront of Student Safe Mahi in New Zealand, what Student Safe brings in terms of supporting the international student experience.
Yeah, absolutely. So Student Safe really works alongside our host institutions really closely. We see ourselves as a partner with them, and we partner with them to understand their needs, to really be involved instead of sitting as an insurer in the background. We want to be involved. We want to be at the forefront of what's happening. What are the latest issues? What are the challenges that they're facing, that the students are facing? So, we take pride in working very closely with them to make sure that they are getting the best level of service and that they're getting the best support as well.
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
that's right, Dom. So, and look, I think that you do that in multifaceted ways. I mean, you are a gold partner of ours. And so that just helps enables us with our work as well, whether it's symposia, whether it's delivering signature products such as our SAIL program, which is student ambassadors as intercultural leaders, or CRISP, critical incident strategy and prevention, or whether it's our new professional pathways. Your
Mm.
partnership allows us to carry on with our mahi to develop our tailored support for international students as well. So yeah, so you've been in this sector for quite some time. Must be really
Yeah.
interesting from you. You have a global perspective. You're looking at strategy. You're looking at sort of developments in the sector, but at the same time, you're also in the nitty-gritty. So
Mm.
for you, I guess you probably have quite an integrated view. Would that be right?
Yeah, absolutely. And I think for myself in particular, I've worked with the insurer and I've also worked
Mm,
with the broker. So I've had sort of a really holistic viewpoint of, how it works from both ends. And so it's really interesting to see because I've worked in this industry now for, gosh, 11 years specifically
mm.
with insurance and student safe, and just sort of seeing the development of number one, the policy, seeing the differences with students that are coming in. I was talking today to one of our clients and, just looking at the challenges that the institutions are facing. And as you know, mental health is right up there. And I think that Student Safe really does that quite well. We take a really we place strong emphasis on mental health and well-being. It's not just physical well-being of students, it is the mental well-being. And that has really shifted since COVID. And so, again, we've responded to that by increasing the limits of that particular benefit that sits within the policy. So, the mental health benefit, we've actually increased the limit to $30,000 as a direct response to some of these challenges that we're seeing with students. And yeah, we just we place a really big emphasis on making sure that they get the right support. And as a result, we don't exclude pre-existing conditions for mental health because we want to ensure that all students, whether they've had issues in the past, are receiving the help they need. And, we can't have any barriers to them seeking the support. So, yeah, it's an interesting journey.
Yeah, well, and certainly, Dom, just listening to you can sense that yeah, you've been there, you've experienced things at the coalface, you've experienced things different, this sector in different dimensions and in
Mm.
different capacities. And I guess, in terms of our partnership, I guess it's more broadly reflective of kaitahatanga, mucking in together, and perhaps that's New Zealand's superpower. We're small enough to muck in together, to check in with each other, and to really cooperate and collaborate. So, and we certainly really do value your partnership, Dom, Student Safe partnership, and we look forward to journeying together to work together to enrich the international student experience.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Dom.
Thank you.